All right, YouTube, just here working on an Audi S4. This really goes for pretty much the S4s, the A4s. They're all pretty much in the same area. So if you have a code 01739 for a G284 crash sensor, the front crash sensor, this one's particular for passenger side. What you may have going on is something relatively simple. Now I'm going to just show you where it is that the sensor lies. Okay, you see that yellow sensor right down there where my finger is? That sensor, if I could get a good angle in it, I'm going to turn the camera sort of upside down. You can see how no wire attached to the bottom part of it. So I'll show you the other side, sort of what I mean by the wire attached to the bottom of it. So if you look here, this is the other side. You can see the cables. It's sort of hard to see it. My finger's super close, I can't really show you. But if you look at the sensor, it's got wires going down from it. The yellow sensor, usually anything yellow sensor-wise, connector indicates an airbag type sensor. So now, just to give you a tip, disclaimer, when you're working on the airbag system, you may run into the issue that if you activate the airbag sensor, you may deploy your airbag. So be very, very careful when working on airbag sensors. Number one thing you can do is disconnect the battery when you're working on any airbag sensor. So for example, if you choose to fix these wires down here and reconnect them, it's a little tight in here so I can't really show you, but the wires are laying below it. Disconnect the sensor, disconnect your battery, make sure that you have no stored energy in the system, and then proceed to fix it. But make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you know exactly which wire goes to what connector. You don't want to reverse them either. You run into a very dangerous risk of deploying this airbag when working on airbag systems. So unless you're a shop or someone who's worked on these cars or someone who's willing to take the risk, be very careful when fixing this issue yourself. Absolute disclaimer, I'm giving purely my opinion on this. This is not any type of mechanical advice or any type of repair advice. It's just simply showing you my situation for that particular code. Your situation may be different, but when it comes to the airbag system, make sure if you do anything that you know exactly what you're doing. And to all you shops out there, I know a lot of mechanics don't like unhooking the battery. It loses adaptation. You got to program the radio. You got to do all this, but I highly recommend it if you're working on any airbag situation. So hit that subscribe button, please. If this video helped you, if you look in there and your cable's ripped too, just hit me with a like button, a subscribe button. I really need those subscribes, guys. And thank you for watching. More to come in the future.